Hello. I'm back again. I'm still working in my brown paperback journal. I've only got a few pages left. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm working on this today. As you can see, it's getting a bit choppy. But I'm glad I chose not to glue all the way to the edge here, because as you can see it expands as I'm putting things in, so the spine is actually getting wider as I fill it. So as you can see, it's not too bad. And as I said, I've only got 4 pages left, so I will do this one today. Again, quite simple. First of all, I thought I would put this on as a background. So that just needs to be glued on. And let's see. I'm using this on the edges, so I'm pretty sure it'll stay. Hopefully. Oops. So yeah, I'm just using glue stick on this to stick it down, and then a little bit of glue as close to the edge as I can get. Oops. Come on, behave. And then I'll just run this around the edges. Because I always get the corners wrong. I always need to go back and make sure that the corners are glued down, because they always seem to somehow stick up. So I'm trying this to see if it'll stay in place. And then just put it down. Like this. This is just a piece of what's it called, scrapbook paper. And I've inked it a little bit here in the middle, and of course around the edges, just to make it look a little bit older. There we go. I think that's good enough. And I am thinking of making a belly band today. I've got these are just offcuts, but paperback handles. I'm thinking of using them. So I've put, as you can see on my hands, I made these earlier just to make sure that they would dry, and they are not completely dry, I think, but it'll do. I used white acrylic paint or acrylic ink, because I run out of the white paint. There's still a bit in there, but it's just squirting all over the place. So I have a t-shirt that I couldn't clean after that. So I thought it's safer to use the acrylic ink. I'm using Liquitex. And there's no big difference. So basically I'm just putting, oh, that's not it. Let me show you. No. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. But of course, when you take the lid off, it might happen. But yeah, like this. And it's, see, all that I'm wasting now. Oh no. Don't do as I do. But yeah, that's basically it. And then antique gold, just in little blobs all over the place. Not big blobs like I just did here. Oh my goodness. Well, not everything goes to plan, as you can see. Let's get rid of that. See if I have a dry piece here. And I'll clean that later. It'll do for now. Sorry about that. Hey ho, let's get on with it. So, belly band. Let's do it. I have a plan, believe it or not. First, I'm gonna measure. I'll use this piece here, I think. I'm gonna measure about, I can always trim it back when I'm done, just so I have a little bit too. There we go. There we go. And then I thought I would put this lace like this, and then try to make a belly band out of it. See if I can straighten that a little bit. There we go. No more accidents today. It's been one of them days, you know. You're just clumsy. And you don't think before you do. But never mind. It's all good. If you don't make mistakes, you don't do anything at all, do you? There we go. So I'll just put this like that, I think. Just so you can see both the paperback handle and of course, the lace between. I could have inked this a little bit, but I don't think I will. I don't know. Maybe on the outer sides here. We'll see a bit later. I've got my fan turned on because it's quite warm here in Britain at the moment. When I said quite warm, it's only 27 degrees Celsius. But for Brits, that is very warm. And it's going up to 30 tomorrow. I'm glad I'm working in the morning so I can go home before it gets too hot. There we go. Is that straight? Pull it a little bit out there. Is it? Goodness me. I think I managed to get that on quite nicely. Just make sure I press that down. I'm using this because the glue seeps through the lace, of course, and just stick to my fingers, and I don't need more on my fingers right now, right? So I'm doing it like that, pressing it down. So that's it. That belly band. Should I do a little bit of inking maybe? Let's try. See how it goes. It's still a bit sticky on the paint. It's not 100% dry, but my fingers can't look any worse than they already do, so it's good. There we go. There we are. And I'm not gonna edit my big spill out because you've probably done something a bit daft yourself, so there's no need trying to pretend you're perfect. Oops, there we go. So let's see. I think I would put that on there, like this. Let's just trim this off. See if I can get that a bit straight there. That was actually a good cut for me, considering I can't do a straight cut. Just a blob of glue. Try to keep that in place. I'm gonna use one of these. You can also use paper clips if you need something to really stick while you do something else, like trimming this and gluing it down. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit too long there. Let's take a little bit off. Still haven't gotten used to these left-handed scissors. I don't know how long I'm going to practice before I go back to the right-handed. There we are. Put some glue on this one. And stick that down. I think it needs a paper clip here as well. Just to make it hold. There we go. So there's a belly band. It's sticking up a bit here. Can we trust this now? I'm gonna keep these on for a bit, I think, just to make sure. But yeah, what did I do with the tag I made? Probably put it in here somewhere, or I will just nick one here. So there we go. One belly band. I've actually got a few belly bands in my in this one, just because I like them, and I'm trying to just find new ways to make them. And I actually think this is quite pretty. You can see the tag behind here. I should probably, I may do some stenciling here, I don't know yet. It's not important. The most important thing, or the feature on this page is, of course, the belly band. Let's take these off, I think. It'll hold now. But yeah, that is basically it. That was that page, and then I have 1, 2, 3 pages left. And of course I'll do a full flip through when I'm done, because obviously there are lots of pages you haven't seen yet. So that was it for me today, and I will see you next time. Stay warm. Bye.